Hi, boys and girls. Today is our 20th day of the month of July, and it is a hot summer day. As you can see, I'm in my bathing suit. I was thinking about going swimming today on this Mickey Mouse Monday. I was reading a story called Bubble Trouble. This book right here, it's called Bubble Trouble by Mary Packard and Elena Kucharik. And inside, there's lots of fun things about bubbles. What are bubbles? Have you ever blown a bubble? I have bubbles right here. What shape are bubbles? Let's take a good look. I'm gonna blow a few. There they go. What shape do they look like? Circles, they're rounds, aren't they? They're floating away. All right, now I'm gonna pretend to act out the story, and it goes like this. I make bubbles in the air. I make bubbles in my hair. Did you ever make bubbles in your hair? You go like this. And when you're in the bath to get your hair all wet, and then you use some shampoo. So I'm gonna squeeze some shampoo and make some, what are these? Some bubbles, and I'm gonna make sure I get it really good, nice and washed all over. And then I can rinse it out. There we go. I made bubbles in the air. I made bubbles in my hair. All right, now I make bubbles big and round, and I listen for the popping sounds. Over here now I have some bubble gum. Did you ever eat bubble gum? Only if your mommy or daddy or your parent lets you chew bubble gum. Because sometimes you want to make sure you don't want to put it in your belly, and sometimes it goes down like we're eating food, but we don't eat bubble gum, we just chew it. So right now I'm gonna make a bubble big and round, and you're gonna listen for the popping sounds. All right, ready? Oh, that was a little bubble. This is not bubble gum, so it's not so good. All right, let's try one more. Ready? Oh, did you hear the popping sounds? I'll get a little closer. All right, let's try it again. Chewing bubble gum. Oh, that was a little bubble too. Do you know the bubblegum song? Bubblegum, bubblegum, chewy, 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 bubblegum, 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 chewy, 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 bubblegum. I love it, chewy, 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 bubblegum. I love it, chewy, 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 bubblegum. And then you take your arms really big like this, and I'll make my bubble. Pop, pop goes the bubble. All right, so I made bubbles in the air. I made bubbles in my hair. I made bubbles big and round while you listened for the popping sound. Now you're gonna see the bubbles in the sink. All right, so come on over here. This is our sink, right over here. This is the sink. See, here's a word that says sink, S-I-N-K. All right, Brayden, you're gonna make bubbles in the sink. Show the boys and girls first how you make bubbles in the sink. Here, he gets some soap and he rubs it in his hands really, really well. Now watch these big bubbles that Brayden knows how to make. It's really cool. All right, here we go. Whoa! That bubble's big and round. It does not make a popping sound like my gum did, but it is big and round with no sound. Pop! There it goes. And Brayden was putting these bubbles inside of our pool. After he makes his next big bubble, Brayden, can you show everybody how they go inside of the pool? And they float. Check it out. Really cool. All right, here he goes. He's making a big round bubble. Boing, boing, boing. Uh-oh, it popped. He's gonna try it again. All right, Brayden makes the bubbles round. Listen for that popping sound. I'll make a popping sound while he's blowing. Oh, do you hear it? Little popping sound. All right, so he's having a hard time making it float. That's okay, Brayden. Keep on trying. Oh, he's gonna try one more time. Here it goes. It's working, it's working. Look, look. The bubble is floating. Wow, Brayden, great work. All right, so you saw the bubbles in the sink. Now it's time to listen for the bubbles in Brayden's drink. All right, Brayden, get your drink. Whee! Look at those bubbles. That's a lot of bubbles in Brayden's drink that he had over by the sink. Very cool. I love those bubbles, Brayden. All right. I make bubbles here and there. I make bubbles everywhere. Even Bruno's gonna have lots of bubbles. I have something behind me called dog shampoo. So I'm gonna take the dog shampoo and I'm gonna put it on Bruno and we're gonna make some bubbles because he needs a bath. Oh, Bruno's getting clean, but he doesn't love the bath. It's okay, Bruno. It's okay. Here's a bubble, there's a bubble. Sorry, bud, you're not in trouble. Silly Bruno. He's getting a bath. All right, so once he gets all clean, maybe Brayden, you can help finish cleaning him while I show the kids the rest of our bubble fun. All right, here you go, bud. You're gonna finish with Bruno. Here's his doggy soap. And then come on over here. We have one more thing we can do with bubbles. Did you ever wash your mommy or daddy's car? So I have a bucket here and it's filled with bubbles. And I have a rag. And if you have bubbles and a rag, a bucket of bubbles and a rag at home, you can wash your mommy and daddy's car. How happy would they be to have a nice and clean car? Oh, Bruno is all done. Good job, Bruno. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. I'm scrubbing my car. I'm scrubbing my car. Nice and clean, nice and clean. I'm scrubbing my car. Maybe you can help mommy and daddy at home scrubbing their car, making it nice and clean. All right, before we leave, we're gonna go over some of the rhymes that we heard today from our story, Bubble Trouble. All right. Okay, so let's look at our rhyming words. Lillian and Brayden have the words air and hair. Ainsley and Ben have the words round and sound. Oh, over here we have two words. We have the words sink and drink. Isa and Owen have the words here and there. And Miss Nancy and Miss Charlene has the word everywhere. That rhymes with here and there and everywhere. All right, so let's go back again. Actually, I want you to back up real good and see if there are any words that begin with the same letter. Oh, I see the words sound and sink. They both begin with the same letter. What else begins with the same letter? Oh, that might be it. Just our S words. They all, oh, I see one more. Hair and here begin with the same letter H. All right, now I want to tell you one more cool thing. When you look at a word, sometimes if you take one letter away, you can see that the word changes, or if you cover up a letter. So let's go over here to hair and air. If I cover up the letter H, there's two words that say air, air. But if I put it back, now it says air and hair. Same over here. If we cover up our R and our S, oh, it says ound. That's not a word, that's a silly word. But when you put your R back, now it's round, and then it says sound. All right, let's try these words. Oh, here's the word here, and there's the word there. If I cover up that T, now we have two words that say here, here, and same over here. Everywhere, if I cover up all these words in the beginning. See, my hands are all grassy, yuck. All right, so you can see it, the last four letters are the same here as this word over here. Very cool. You can make lots of cool words just by adding letters or taking letters away. See if you can do that at home. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. Now, Brayden and Brooklyn are going to have a bubble contest. They're at our pretend sink. They're rubbing their hands together with lots and lots of soap. And we're going to see who has the biggest bubble, Brayden or Brooklyn. All right, here we go. Start blowing those bubbles. This is a contest. Wow, Brayden's bubble is pretty big. Wow, Brayden. See if you could do it, Brooklyn. Try it. You have to make kind of like a circle with your hand. And then you, whoops, there's some more grass. Make a circle with your hands like this. And then you can blow when all the bubble juice is inside that circle. How'd you do, Brooklyn? Did you get it? It's not working? Keep trying. Sometimes it's, oh, you got it. Yeah, you got it, Brooklyn. Good job. Whose bubble was bigger so far? I don't know. Let's try to blow it at the same time so we can measure them with our eyes. We're just going to look and see if who has the biggest bubble. All right, on the count of 3, you're going to blow your bubbles together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Blow your bubbles together. Let's see who has the biggest bubble. Whoa, oh boy, that's pretty close. Oh boy, I think Brayden's was a little bit bigger, but Brooklyn's was pretty big. Whoa, a floating bubble. Very cool, Brayden. I like your floating bubble. Oh, he made 2 bubbles just by pulling the bubbles apart. Ooh, look at these bubbles. Brayden, can you show the kids how your hand goes through the bubble? Here he goes. Wow, Brayden is a bubble magic man. Very cool. Great job, guys. Hi. So I found some bubble gum. Remember when I was looking for bubble gum and I only found chewing gum? Well, guess what? Now I can make a big bubble. So I'm going to make this bubble round. So listen for the popping sounds. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Oh no! I'm in bubble trouble!